tell me that we need to do the intro first, but he can do the same thing.
Anyway, welcome to Dicejunkies. Woo!
Right. Welcome to Dicejunkies. This is Q, and I'm here with
Xenodamus.
And we have the A-list editor with us today.
Hey guys, it's Michelle.
Wow.
She's back with us here, and like we said, we're going to try to make news out of scraps.
I don't know if I can do the show now. It's just weird.
Okay, let's start over.
No, that's fine. We'll do it. Take that.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
So, slow.
See, this is why I did the intro. This is why I did the intro.
No, this is what you did by doing the intro. You screwed me, man. All right, so slow news week.
Oh my!
Back at the editor station, we have Michelle.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Finally, maybe we'll have good transitions and stuff like that.
I'll do my best. It's been a minute.
This is the greatest shirt purchase I've ever made.
Hopefully, she doesn't drop from the A-list editor to like a B-list editor. You know, just because she's been away for a while.
Hey, you know what? It's still better than you.
Oh, that's true. No, I completely don't want to be the editor. So.
You couldn't tell by the way you treat the D-list editor. Wow. You know what? That is not a lot of topics. Crap. I just looked up and went like, we don't have a lot to talk about.
That's how you fix it.
Let's just keep insulting the D-list editor, man. We got to pull some time. We're short. Well, you know, we got Blood Axe. He's always got our back. He might pop up something interesting. Yeah. Blood Axe, if you can come up with something interesting while we try to talk about Star Wars for like an hour or something.
We did that the other day. That should be going up today, by the way. So.
Well, no, we didn't talk about Star Wars. We talked about The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Don't you besmirch that by putting it in the same basket.
It will already be out by the time this is YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, it should be going up Sunday. So,
you don't put a freaking filet mignon on the same plate as a cow pie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. The Mandalorian's its own thing. Mm-hmm. I currently don't even think of it as Star Wars. I think of it as its own awesome series.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I see, our buddy Blood Axe, the Kathleen kind of fucked up interview. What?
Oh, really?
Can
you shoot us a link, dog?
Yeah. If you got that, shoot us a link.
I mean, I love talking about Kathleen Kennedy. Like that revitalizes me. Gets the toxins out.
I do sort of want to play Jedi Order. Like I've been staring at it.
Let me hit it with. I wish they would get it on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Like if y'all don't know, like Blood Axe has been playing Jedi Order. He's going to give us a review once he's played it a bit. But currently, I'm not really wanting to play it yet because it looks like it needs a couple of patches. I mean, I've heard some of these things, but it's got a couple of glitches, and I don't feel like dealing with that, man.
Well, I will say, like I bit the bullet, bought myself a Christmas gift.
Good, because I ain't getting you crap.
No, like there was a couple of games on Steam. I was looking, Autumn Sale on Steam is going on right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check that.
And I was looking, and there was a few games that I was interested in playing, but they just weren't on enough of a sale, And I was like, I might play this for a little bit, but I'm not going to play it for long.
I got a bunch of games like that on my Steam library.
And like one of them was like $29, $39, something like that, And I was just like, I don't know if I want to drop that, So I remembered I had a while back I was trying out the Origin subscription service.
He sent you a link.
I put it up. Oh, wait, no, there it is.
And so I hopped on the Origin subscription service, and I realized I could upgrade my account to a premium, which is like $99 a year, but it's similar to the Microsoft. It's a year. It's like less than $9 a month.
I know. I just don't like the Origin.
Yeah, I know.
It's my own prejudice.
But by doing that, Jedi Order is free on there if you're subscribed. I was like, $50, $60 game, I pay $99, I get it and a bunch of other stuff.
Okay. Well, let me know what you think of it then. I mean, it does look interesting. Like, I intend to play it, but I've been hoping that Xbox would pick it up for me. So I've been kind of holding out, hoping they'll get it. Oh, by the way, Metro Exodus. I don't know if it's always been on it, but then Metro Exodus is on the Xbox Live now.
You just scared our editor, Blood Axe. She's looking at the random encounters list. But yeah, so I'm going to try to play Jedi Order. I mean, Mandalorian. The Mandalorian has gotten me in a Star Wars mood. Like, I have not been in a Star Wars mood in a really long time. True. Since KOTOR, I've not been in a Star Wars mood, and so. With the Mandalorian, I'm like, okay, I might play a Star Wars game, and since that's the latest and greatest, supposedly, I figure
I went back to Jedi Academy.
Yeah,
we know we're the same, man.
Yeah.
It was only like I think $5 or less. It was real cheap, and I went just so I could run around. Man, I made my forgot the name of the race. I think it's Keldorians. I made the race that has the mask.
Yeah,
and I'm just running around. I just want to kill things with a lightsaber.
Yeah,
so like I just did. Like it wasn't about the story. It's like I want to kill things with a lightsaber. And but I'm a holdout. I'm a holdout for Xbox. Come on, man, Microsoft, you've been doing good. Give me Jedi Fallen Order.
Well, since we're talking about Star Wars already, let's talk about this script that ended up on eBay. John
Black guy did it.
John Boyega.
Hey, you got it the third time.
Yeah. All right. Dang it, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Thank you, asshole. John Boyega confesses to nearly leaking the entire Star Wars. Nearly leaking?
Dude, they flipped through that script. They flipped through that script.
But yeah, no. So apparently it was his script that got put up on eBay, and basically he was partying and left it under the bed, the mattress or something.
We all know it really was the Rey actor, but they made him take the fall. She can't do anything wrong, man.
And then like the cleaning
He's the
person,
fall guy, man. We know it's true.
Yeah, sold it for like $84. Like, I mean, that's
well, that's what it's put on eBay. We don't know what Disney had to pay to get it back.
Well, true. But yeah. To put it on eBay for $84, that's just sort of funny. But anyway, it got leaked. He admitted to it. Though, I mean, honestly, it doesn't sound like he got into much trouble about it. He was really casual.
That's because he was covering for Rey, man. I'm telling you, we all know what really happened.
He was really casual about it. He even admitted to telling friends stuff that happened in Star Wars.
He can do that. He's taking the fall for Rey, man. He got Kathleen Kennedy by the short hairs, man. It's like, nah, you want your marriage suit to stay clean?
Yeah.
You're going to have to give me what I want.
Oh.
He got that payday. He took the fall.
So you're saying the black guy took the fall for the white woman.
But he got hooked up for it. You see that new haircut? That haircut's expensive, man. He didn't got paid. He was too happy about it when he told it. That is clear the attitude of somebody who's like, I'll tell him I did it. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was me. Nah, man, white girl good. She ain't do nothing. It was me. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing to me anyway. I'll talk crap about Mickey. Mickey even called me. What? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. He got that attitude of somebody know they covered, man.
I mean, pretty much wrote him out of the script anyways. At least in the second film. So.
And I know he didn't get, or it could just be he's like, look, man, we filmed 9 versions of this movie because he almost said that. He's basically like, you know how it ends? He's like, man, even I don't know. There's so
he did say there was multiple endings filmed
and reshoots
and all kinds of stuff.
Which confirms that. Doomcock's thing's been fully confirmed because John Boyega basically said J.J. Abrams did reshoots. He mentioned J.J. Abrams' name when he said it. So, and apparently there's enough endings that he's like, man, roll a D6. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one it is. It could be any one of them.
Yeah. So
I think the DVD is going to be crazy because you're just going to have like 5 versions of the movie on the DVD. You're going to be like,
and
5
somehow they're all going to manage to suck. But hey,
well, they didn't fire Kathleen Kennedy yet, so of course, as long as she's there, she won't let them be really good. Like, nah, man, there's got to be a little bit of trash fire in there. It's a style. She don't like Star Wars, man. Her and what's that punk's name? Ryan Johnson don't even like Star Wars. Man, you can tell somebody doesn't like something they're working on.
Oh, yeah, go to Google News and type in I think it's Ryan Johnson and Mandalorian. I'd heard something about him wanting to
they'll never find his body.
to write a episode in season 2 of Mandalorian or something. I don't know. It was also just rumor, I think. But it is sort of funny being that, this is the man who
ruined Star Wars, and now he wants to ruin
Yeah, there it is. Rian Johnson wants to direct a season 2 episode of Mandalorian. So,
he does not adore the Mandalorian. He hates everything.
So yeah,
he's basically admitted to hating Star Wars.
Well, you had a good point the other day when I mentioned this to you the other day. You're just like, yeah, so it's like he wants to sabotage that too. Because like the one show that's doing well in the Star Wars universe that is
like
pretty much
Obi-Wan does well, he'll want to do an episode of that too. This dude wants to sink Star Wars because he's a sad little. Let me stop. About to get ugly.
Mandalorian is probably one of the most globally loved Star Wars films yet, or series. And
oh wow, they're pandering at this damn site. They're gonna say that Star Wars Last Jedi wrote is beloved by an awful lot of fans. Bullshit.
Hey, it's Yahoo Entertainment. I don't know if Yahoo Entertainment knows how to actually talk smack. So
I mean, by a lot of fans. Are you serious? That movie is the most hated Star Wars movie. Period. It topped the prequels in hating, and man, the prequels had Kunta Jar Jar, you know what I'm saying? It was bad stuff there, man.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's I guess that's something we can all root and hope never happens, because they're doing so well. Why would you let somebody?
Disney's willing to throw away that money like that, man. I think they're gonna be like, nah, man, we can't let you cost us all this money again. You made all our toys stop selling. Like, we ain't sold none of that bull crap you put in your movie.
Well, and I think when we were talking to Blood Axe, he mentioned, with Feige, dude that did all the Marvel stuff, trying to come in there and bring a more cohesive story and stuff like that. As as you saw across the Marvel universe, you had a very dynamic story that linked in and did all this interchangeable stuff. Maybe with him stepping in with Star Wars, he's not gonna let like mayhem happen like between episode 7 and 8.
I mean, we've shown that this dude can knock the cohesion out of. I mean, if he does it, the Mandalorian's gonna turn out to be something weird. Like, he would shoot the whole plot in the foot and leave it to die in a ditch, because that is how Rian Johnson rolls. Like, by the way, Blood Axe, for y'all that don't watch his live podcasting, he has used his F-bomb for the day on Rian Johnson. So that can let you know how we feel. Like, Blood Axe is like, that's my F-bomb, my one for the day.
Yeah.
Rian Johnson. And I'm like, I got you, man.
So since we're still on Star Wars, what's this Kathleen Kennedy interview thing? Like,
yeah, this one comes from Blood Axe letting us know she apparently fudged a interview.
So Lucas Films, Kathleen Kennedy on Rise of Skywalker and the future of Star Wars. Can we get a scroll down there? Let's see. Lucas President may well be the most powerful woman in Hollywood, and she's hardly a newcomer. Blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know what that's going to be about. I'm not reading all that. Not while I'm here on air, but this may be something.
Considering how much they're sucking up to at the start of this article, like, god dang, she's the most powerful woman in Hollywood. I'm like,
if you're a Star Wars fan and you're current and you're interested, there is apparently a Kathleen Kennedy interview out, and apparently she by Blood Axe's words, it's a train wreck. So,
she claimed that they did The Last Jedi on purpose.
Oh,
I'm saying that. And she loves Ryan's movie he made.
Well, yeah, no, that's her do boy. So,
you know what scares me?
What's that?
Is that I feel super sexist for the first time, because if she's the most powerful woman in Hollywood,
this
that's
comment.
Sad.
We talked about this comment.
That's a poor example of the best.
Yeah, we talked about this comment with Blood Axe. Every one of these movies is a particularly hard nut to crack. There's no source material. We don't have comic books. We don't have 800-page novels. Like, is she being sarcastic there? I hope to God she's being sarcastic there.
Oh, dude, that's you do okay. I mentioned this to Zeno. While Disney stated the expanded universe is not canon, you do understand they still own it, which means they can pull anything they want from it. They just basically said we're going to retell the story, which means They have everything to pull from. They have everything to pull from. They can still do the Yu Jai Vong. They can still do any arc they want because they own it all. So this is a statement that should, like I just said, I feel sexist for the first time. I actually feel sexist because I really want to go, it's the best women got. Because I'm sorry, man. They said she's the most powerful woman in Hollywood. Yeah. This is your best? Compared to the best male director? That's a sad statement. I wouldn't want to bring that up in front of anybody. You know, this is terrible if this is their best. I'm just being honest. She's being beat out by the dude doing Mandalorian, who's not a top-tier movie producer.
I mean, we've seen female... directors do good things. I mean, that's BS. Wasn't Black Panther? Wasn't Black Panther?
Dude, yeah, we've seen rookie female. Dude, Mandalorian episode 4 had a female director in an episode. It was friggin' awesome, and I liked it. She is a sad example of the best Hollywood has to offer.
Wonder Woman had a female director.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. That's right.
And Wonder Woman was good.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
In fact, they didn't screw Wonder Woman until they got a male director again, and they did Justice League. Who he clearly understood. You know what? He almost Ryan Johnson to Wonder Woman. Not quite that bad, but close.
Well, and I mean, not to throw any kind of spoilers out for Mandalorian, but I mean, you know, there's a female protagonist that's going to be joining.
Yeah, she's actually somebody in particular. I forgot the name, but she's a existing character.
I mean, yeah. But she's also, I mean, she's an MMA fighter and everything, and I mean that was also the thing with Wonder Woman.
Good casting.
They with Wonder Woman they got a female actor that was also in the military, stuff like that. So
had an imposing demeanor.
Had a good.
It wasn't a Charlie's Angel where you got some like a person that looks like they'd be scared to break a nail trying to do an action scene. Yeah. Like the casting for episode 4 was awesome. That lady. Which is a former, like you said, MMA fighter. I think she was an American Gladiator. Like, she fully looks like she could kick everyone's butt that she kicked.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, they did a great job.
In fact, I think she could kick more butt than they showed. I think they toned her down a bit.
On the Mandalorian casting there, so... no, I think anybody that's saying that about Kathleen Kennedy is just basically sucking up to Disney. It has nothing to do with her.
Because she is not the best. She's not the best. She may be the most powerful, which doesn't mean that statement's not true. Well, yeah. But she ain't the best.
Yeah, she is pretty powerful. I mean, she's got a good position in with Disney, but at the same time, I think Disney could cut that.
I'll give you an example.
Cut that cord.
I'm gonna say something you never thought you'd hear me say. Captain Marvel was better than anything Kathleen Kennedy's done. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. The script for Captain Marvel wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It's the main actress that I didn't like. But it was funny. It was somewhat amusing. It had some big plot holes in it, but at least it was kind of actiony, kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Our boy... all the other actors did really well.
If I was given the option to watch Captain Marvel
or Last Jedi,
I'd probably watch Captain Marvel.
So I will say that because here's the difference. Bad main actress choice for Captain Marvel, and kind of a big plot hole with the way they decided to do the flashback memory loss story. That's the only real issue. The Last Jedi actually ruined the previous movie. And its own movie. It took all the plot and the plot hooks, and it didn't just ruin itself. It made The Force Awakens worse. Mm-hmm. You know how bad a movie's got to be that it makes another movie worse? Rian Johnson's stink is so toxic, it poisoned its predecessor, and we're pretty sure it's going to poison its successor. It's a cancer. It's a cancer movie that's spreading into the other movies.
I mentioned that the other day. I was like, man, the Last Jedi actually made me dislike
The Force
Awakens more. Like, I didn't think The Force Awakens was that great. Which, I mean, to say that there was no outline and stuff on any of these movies, the first movie was a pure ripoff of all the previous Star Wars.
But it set up some cool...
Yeah, no. It wasn't bad, though. Like, the only reason I didn't really care for the first one was because it was sort of just a rehash. Mm-hmm. And, The second one, though, made me despise the franchise so much that I did find myself talking bad about all the Star Wars, both the Star Wars movies.
Well, but
and I
there's a
even had to
reason.
correct myself. 'Cause
Yeah, you did.
I
He
was
took
like,
it back. He took
Mhm.
it back and said, you know what? I shouldn't blame The Force Awakens. But you know why? There's a reason, though. What did we just say, though? The only really good thing about The Force Awakens was that it set up interesting plot hooks.
Yeah.
So if the second movie takes those plot hooks and uses them to abuse puppies, then you immediately are going to not remember anything good about the first movie. Because when you think about the one good part, you just see that puppy and the python, and you just go, no, it just is wrong.
Yeah. But Blood Axe also says Blood Axe's theory: when Bob Iger retires, Kathleen Kennedy will be gone. And he says Last Jedi also made Solo toxic, which was not as bad as it is commonly believed it is.
And I will admit, I can't stand Solo, but it's because I hated Last Jedi so much before. I can't bring myself
I will say
to
I
see anything positive
I
in Solo.
I did not watch Solo because I was just.
I can't bring myself to see anything positive about it. That's how bad. So you know what? That's another victim. So I'm sorry, he's up to 3, and he's working his way on 4.
The kill count's going up.
And if you let Ryan Johnson,
right.
you know what? Oh my God, no, I gotta say this. If he directs a Mandalorian episode, he will tie it in. He'll bring in Admiral what's her name or something. He'll tie it into that bullcrap because she ain't dead yet. So he'll bring in purple hair chick.
We have talked about friggin' Star Wars too much. I'm done. I can't talk about Star Wars anymore. Well, let's go ahead and do a random encounter.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we got a lot of material to draw from,
Yeah, but I can't do
not like
Star
we got
Wars.
a lot of
anymore,
comics
man.
or books.
My
or
head's
anything.
hurting. Like I'm getting a headache from Star Wars.
You want to go random on this?
Yeah, we'll do random.
All right, everybody. We are about to roll random encounters.
5. Level up. Does it make sense to refill HP/MP when you level up mid-combat?
This is more for tactical RPGs. This is more of a common occurrence. Like I've been playing Wasteland 2, and you heal when you level. So there are times you don't want to level until you've gone through a couple of tough fights to heal up. I don't know a lot of games where you can level up really mid-combat, except maybe some of the MMOs. You tend to level up at the end of combat.
Some of your more hack and slash.
But that's what I'm thinking about when I say. I'm thinking about like Monster
like
Hunter,
Diablo,
maybe
stuff like that. When you level up, you heal up and everything.
And you can level up mid-battle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Those types.
Well, because it's mid-battle. It's after a kill, obviously, but
it depends on where you're at in the battle.
There's usually so many things going on. In RPGs, like tabletop RPGs, you don't normally have this issue because there tends to be a downtime rule for leveling up. So it's only on video games that you're going to see this mechanic. And even most video games do like classic RPGs do a after combat level up.
Well, I agree with him that I do think that HP and MP recovery when you level up to me is kind of silly. I actually don't mind when I level up, my stuff still where it was at, though, and I have to use my items because it is weird. Like, I leveled up. I've just recovered all of my condition and health. It can really throw a battle off, because it can be weird if you're having a really tough battle that you're enjoying because it's challenging. And then you just fully re-heal, and you're just like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I think it all depends on the type of game. Like Diablo, you don't even notice it, because it's such
Does it refill you when you level, though?
Yeah. It's such a fast pace, though.
Yeah, you could die immediately anyway.
It's all about healing, healing per hit and healing per kill anyway. So going max HP, max MP in a game like that, it's barely a tick on the clock.
I'll put my vote on this. I've never missed it when it's not there. And I usually just have a reaction of, that was odd. That's it. Like, it is a little immersion often because it's kind of weird when you're suddenly like, why am I at full? Level. And it's like, I can live without it, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, games are not easy enough.
No, I have seen like some of, because I read a lot of lit RPG and isekai type light novels and books, and
That's meta. Yeah, they'll meta. That's funny when they do
They'll
that.
they'll utilize, like, if that's a mechanic in that, they'll utilize it to min max and the
I've been fighting this guy.
Yeah.
We're both getting
like
low in
they'll
health.
get the
level.
notification on their screen that they level up, and it requires like a confirmation. They know once they hit OK that they're gonna heal max, so they'll just leave it there until they're getting low, and then they'll hit the.
And then they'll go like unload with the full MP. That's fun in a lit RPG because they're making it tactical. But for when I'm playing a game, I don't need it, man. Like, I can go without it. I'm kind of enjoying
any game that I know of that does that is usually so fast paced that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You have a say on this, Editor A?
Editor A. Honestly, not really. I don't play as many video games as I would like, so I don't really interact like that.
Play more video games.
Or not. After I graduate, I might be able to.
Yeah, you got that school thing.
Yeah, I got that school thing.
All right.
Let me level up in that first.
Okay, yeah. Level up in education.
Level up in pay grade.
Yeah. Knowing is half the battle.
All right. Let's see. What do we want to talk about next? Do we want to talk about cyberpunk sex scenes, Batman, Molotov cocktails, or back surgery, John Barrowman?
That is really all over the place.
I know, right?
Let's talk about another China thing. You know me, I love that.
So Batman ad pulled after pro Hong Kong image sparks controversy.
Just fuming because, like, is that pro Hong Kong?
So, honestly, apparently this ad was just future is the future is what?
The future is.
Future is young. No, future is young, and it's basically some kind of young Batman. But apparently he's being, a malcontent.
Yeah. Though, I mean, honestly, where I'm all about freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of that, throwing Molotov cocktail is probably not the best imagery in general, whether it's a China, Hong Kong thing or not.
Yeah, but now I've got a devil's advocate, though, because but here's the problem, though.
Okay.
If we start allowing people, and by people I mean China, to look at images and decide it's about them, and then we have to pull it, we all know this will get to the extreme where everything will be seen in that light.
I'm not saying that they should have pulled it due to that.
How long before a picture of the American flag
I'm
is
saying
seen
it
as
might have been a
anti-China?
bad idea to begin with to even put it up, but...
Yeah, but pulling it for, because Hong Kong said something, I'd be like, because here's the problem. Once Hong Kong said something, not Hong Kong, that's way backwards, excuse me. Once China said something, that's almost to me like, well, now we can't pull it. Because now if we pull it, it's going to be a problem.
Well, yeah, that's just the alpha coming out.
Yeah, if you tell me to pull something down because it offended you, now I can't take it down. Now I got to be like, now it's got to stay. And I'm going to put Winnie the Pooh in the corner. I'm just going to up the ante because I'm a jackass.
Have him throw in the Molotov cocktail at Winnie the Pooh.
Well, no, we love Winnie the Pooh, man. They're the ones that are picking on him. Who bans Winnie the Pooh?
I don't know.
Still processing that.
But anyway, apparently DC pulled it. I mean, like I said, I don't think...
Why did they even put it out if they were going to bitch out that quick, man? Like, god dang it.
I mean, it is... okay, so it says DC Black Label on here. Was this a Black Label? Can we find out if this is supposed to be a Black Label or not? Let's see.
Type in Batman, the future is young, or whatever.
Batman's future is young, yeah. But if it's Black Label, Black Label's supposed to be controversial anyway. I mean, that's the whole DC Black Label thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the one that had Batcock. So I mean,
yeah. That was
I don't think this is the
Black
most
Label
out there thing they've done.
Click on that first one. Let's see. It's not new, but no, like I said, though, okay. December 11 release of DC Black Label comic book Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. So, Frank Miller, nice. Frank Miller, good writer.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. Anyway, so you should check out weekly on Dicejunkies. We have a comic book update. I'm sure on December 11th we'll be showing that comic off with our local comic book shop fans.
I mean, if the whole point of your damn it, you stole my thing. God dang it. Now I feel off. I was about to say something. I was like, wait, what did you just do? You're right. That is disconcerting. No one likes swapping roles.
It really threw you off.
I know.
Oh no! If the point of the Black Label is to be controversial, then immediately kowtowing is a very big failure.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Oh, Chinese people might not read it. Who cares? Who freaking cares? They're not going to read it anyway. They don't like anything mature. They're super freaking conservative. Do you really think they were going to read the Black Label comic? You put a penis in one of the other ones. They're not going to read it. It's an idiotic thing of allowing people who aren't going to buy your damn comic to tell you what you can do with it. You idiots. The Black Label's not for
DC
China.
comes out with all kinds of weird shit lately anyway. I mean, they had a 3-part thing of Superman fighting the Klan, the Ku Klux Klan.
Hey, they're secretly not just a Klan. Underneath, spoiler alert, they're actually Nazis.
Yeah, there's actually Nazis.
They're super Nazis.
So, I think
that's a rehash of a
man,
story they've done before. Even I think they've done that before.
The actual Superman versus the KKK was actually a radio program that they decided to convert over to a. So,
I'm the most powerful being in the DC universe.
Let's see, China banned Pooh Bear, as he looks like one. Yeah,
we know. Yeah,
are you saying Chinese men do not have a penis? What? Yeah, they may be small. Whoa!
How do you know
Whoa!
that?
Okay, we're not gonna repeat what's going on.
No!
Oh,
no!
Oh, Blood Axe.
No!
I see you've been having a bad day, Blood Axe.
No.
We're not going to read what he's been typing. That's interesting.
No Asian racism here. Just saying.
That was like when I go, okay, wow, that was a bit potent. Well, I should have had my Louder and Crowder cup. Just join that team. We're in trouble now. Crap. I guess our neutrality is being threatened quite strongly.
All right. So, let's have a random encounter. Roll with that, man.
Well, there goes our Chinese funding. Tencent ain't backing us.
Oh. 17. Q's reckless speculation.
Oh, sweet.
Woo!
I haven't heard one of these in a while.
All right, then. So you know that Birds of Prey is coming out. The Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that this movie is going to be the saddest piece of DC trash that has been put out in a while.
Why?
Okay.
Already within the trailer, you have basically ball shots. You have your evil white male villain. Yeah, go watch the Birds of Prey trailer, man. Basically, this movie is very clearly, it's got a guy in a strip club and they stomp his nuts.
What is Birds of Prey anyway?
It's the Harley Quinn movie.
The Harley Quinn movie coming out.
That thing.
What I believe this is going to be DC's Charlie's Angel. I think it's going to be, they're going to take a movie you wanted to see and they're going to go so ridiculously woke with it that it's not even going to be recognizable as a DC movie. I believe it's going to be that bad. It's going to go that far. And it's going to be disappointing because I actually like Harley Quinn, and I ship Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. I always thought that was an interesting twist. Yeah, man, it's kind of cool. They really have chemistry if you watch the animated shows and stuff. They do have chemistry. But this is angry white girl, man. You saw that. This is not subtle.
Harley is sort of angry white girl, though. Have you seen the comics?
But she's better done in the animated, man. This is clearly going to be
I don't
the
really
Charlie's
care for
Angel,
the look
like
of
I
the
said.
Harley in this, though.
Like this doesn't look like this is going to be good. This looks bad. She even looks kind of messed up and damaged.
She is messed up. This is
once again, this is almost like, what is it? I spit on your grave, man. This is damaged chick. Maybe they did this because of the Joaquin Joker too. They're trying to get a little of that dark vibe. But this looks like it's going to be stupid and not going to actually be good. And that's sad because I was looking forward to the Harley Quinn movie, but
It does look really cheesy, though.
This
really,
looks like it's going to be. Yeah, there was double butt stop at the strip club. This is going to be a anti-male, man-hate movie.
I don't know.
From top to bottom. This is my reckless speculation.
I know.
It's not meant to be realistic completely. It's meant to be
I know.
By the way, for those who don't get the irony, I'm being exaggerated.
I'm throwing some
shade. I don't need your shade.
Man.
But, like, this is going to be... But the problem is that, am I exaggerating? The more the trailer I see, the more this looks like it ain't even trying. Like, and that's why I'm like, this is going to be really ridiculous. And when you look at Suicide Squad, that tried to be not quite as goofy and kind of a little more DC being a little more realistic, this looks almost Deadpoolish. And, like, there you go. I mean,
that was Obi-Wan.
They just had a little girl throw dynamite out the window. I don't know. That's pretty.
It also looks like this is not going to be an appropriate role model movie. Like, your daughter should not go see this movie. It is rated R.
Yeah, I was about to say,
but people are stupid.
When has Harley Quinn ever been a role model? Like, I mean...
No, they kind of doing the girl power thing. I want to be like
Harley Quinn.
Do you... Okay.
Dude, even the Harley Quinn cartoon thing is, I think, rated R.
Bet me that when the producers and actors start promoting this movie, they're going to promote it as female empowering and girl power, which is targeting young females. They're gonna do that. Whereas Joaquin Joker was don't be like him. He's an evil incel. He's gonna make all incels go murder. She's being a psycho, and they're gonna promote her like a hero and somebody that you should look to as an example. It's gonna be a double standard that's obvious and very clear when it comes out. This chick is easily as crazy as the Joker that just came out. Maybe more. If you really watch that trailer, she seems to be a few extra screws.
Have you not heard, man? Joker isn't bad anymore. It's just white men.
No, that's basically what this is going to be. They've got a crazier person than the Joker doing more random violence and murder.
Apparently, a lot of the people that came out against the Joker are now saying, "Oh no, he's woke. He's."
In fact, I'll bet you money that she has a higher body count.
That it's just horrible people that went.
Dude, I bet you she has a higher body count. I mean, dude, they're attacking people in a bar and they're throwing dynamite out of windows.
Yeah, but
I don't know how she can't already. Where's the wokeness? Where's the police? Where's the SJWs? She's a bad example.
What do you think about Q's reckless speculation here, Editor A?
I don't know. Like, I always try to give the movie the benefit of the doubt before
we give you a camera for a reason. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Look, she's real.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, like I always try to give the movie the benefit of the doubt before I see it. I mean, it's got the bad guy. He's a good actor, so I'm hopeful. I don't know. I think it might be good. We'll have to wait and see.
What's your theory about what I said though about her behavior and how there's a very different standard to where that level of violence is not being criticized?
Well, Harley Quinn in general has always been really, really unstable. I've always had the opinion that...
So is the Joker.
I've always had the opinion that Harley Quinn is more unstable than the Joker.
No, probably, yeah. I mean, honestly, Harley Quinn is a bit of a... Is a bit of a victim, of the Joker. Like if you go through a lot of it, she's been broken and been down by the Joker.
Yeah, so there's a syndrome.
Yeah, it's a little bit of what is it? Holmes,
Stockholm
syndrome. Yeah,
but I'm just pointing out that the actual Joker trailer portrayed almost no actual violence in it, and people freaked out about that it might be violent. Whereas here, we just watched a lot of violence. Much of it downright reckless, just shooting. She shot a dude that was behind a counter. Not going to be easy for me to wonder why they felt that how they're going to defend her just shooting a guy standing behind a counter.
Yeah.
What did he say? Nice cheeks? Oh, well, guess you can murder him then. This trailer is super freaking violent, and nobody's saying anything. And that's I'm getting more pissed off. We might have to jump off this subject, because I'm actually getting more pissed off as I think about, that's the most violent freaking trailer I've seen all year.
Here's my thing.
There are horror movies with less violence in their trailer.
Yeah. My thing is I don't really care. Like, if you want to make this movie, make this movie. I know the character. I know the movie's gonna be messed up, and it's gonna have some crazy stuff. And honestly, I know the crowd that is targeting. It's not really targeting me. So I mean, I'm sort of a just It's there. Whoever wants to watch it can watch it. It's not probably going to be my thing. Because I mean, there's really two reasons to watch this movie, and it's probably going to be the whole girl power angle, and then the perverted guy angle who wants to see these women in little clothes.
Yeah, I mean, there's also let's not even get into that. Like, there's a lot of contradictions because there was also like she was on a pole at one point. I mean, literally in the trailer. Once again, nobody
That's part of girl
it.
power, man. That's all right.
As long as she stomps the dude's nuts in the guacamole you can be on the pole.
I'm not going to judge. I'm just going to let it go.
Let it go, let it go. Now, there's your girl power movie. Go see Frozen 2 with your kids. That's got a better freaking example of
Once
how
again,
to do it.
rated R, man. Nobody should be going to see that with their kids. Just saying. You know, it's like Deadpool, man. Nobody should be bringing their kids to go see Deadpool in the theater. Just saying.
Sell out.
Let's talk about cyberpunk and sex scenes.
Speaking of sex.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this because this is not something I even wanted. I didn't even care if it
like
was
honestly,
in there.
like this is a really slow news week, people.
Motion
captured sex scenes in cyberpunk. I don't even see that this is news. It's like
I'm about to take a stance that a lot of people out there that watch this are probably going to be shocked, but actually, I think this is dumb as crap. Look, man, I got the internet. I'm not playing Cyberpunk for sex scenes. I don't need any sex scenes in Cyberpunk.
Well, I mean, honestly,
and motion captured is too close to porn, but not. That's even dumber than me. Like, if you're gonna try that hard, don't or put in porn. Because I mean, like, whoa, motion captured? That's a bit extreme to me.
I don't know. My thing is I mean, I would love to see them do. I
bet you would.
If they're gonna do motion captured, you know, do it to get the moves of the people right. Like, honestly, I don't care about the sex scenes or not, but I do like the reality and the of a vibrant city. And honestly, it's cyberpunk. There should be a strip club somewhere in that city.
I'm not saying there isn't some sexy scenes, but if it's motion captured, that implies it's not going to be like 10 or 15 seconds. It's going to be a full scene. I don't want to sit there with a controller in my hand and just watching this extended sex scene. I mean, because you'll never beat Fallout 4 AAF. Like, dude, there's better mods. You're wasting your energy. Let the mod community handle that. Trust me, they were going to mod into sex anyway. You're wasting money, Cyberpunk. I just see
it now. You're just holding this vibrating.
I mean, they already did it for Red
vibrating
Dead.
Controller as these two.
Look, Zeno, they've already done it. Please stop. Because usually my controller's sitting in my lap. That is a weird moment. But no, they did. Like, let's be honest too. They were gonna mod it in anyway. So Cyberpunk's wasting their money. Like, there's better modders. There's a whole website that just mods these sex in the games. Why are you wasting cash on this Cyberpunk, man? Save your money. Let the professionals do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're better at it.
There you go.
Like you know,
Blood Axe, a true pervert. Now, if it was Cyberpunk VR. That may be different.
There's people that do that better too. Don't stay in your lane. I never thought I'd say the CD Projekt Red. The CD Projekt Red. Let the professionals do it. Just allow mods. I assure you, within a week, there will be sex in your game. Like, so you're wasting your energy.
I'm actually okay with this. Like, I mean, honestly, I expected this level.
But it increases the maturity rating of the game. It's going to get attacked by politicians. They could have dodged this and let the modders take the hit.
Hold up. It's cyberpunk, man. Punk. Fuck all that other shit.
I just want them to save the money and put more story in. You know how much motion captured sex is going to cost?
I want this to be the most disrespectful.
Real sex is cheaper than motion captured sex.
I want this to be the most disrespectful, hardcore, gritty game I've ever played because it's cyberpunk.
Your anarchy's showing, man. your Molotov cocktails lit under the table. He's about to pull it out.
It's cyberpunk, dude.
He's about to go free Hong Kong. Revolution of our nation.
Oh.
But nah, man, I just think it's a waste of money to put that much effort in. I think they could have did it. Yeah, man, let the modders handle it. Just throw in a little bit of sexy. They'll finish it for you. Save the cash.
All right.
I mean, from a business perspective, I'm not saying it's a problem with it being a game. You know me, dude. I just mentioned that I have horrific mods on my games. Like, I'm not white. I'm not trying to act like I'm the good guy here.
Yeah,
I'm just stating that there's people that do it better and will do it for free.
No, I mean, I get you. I understand what you're saying. I just
learn a little from Bethesda. Make other people do the work for you. You know, that's one thing Bethesda's got down. Letting other people do their work.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I don't really see this as news because I sort of expected them to go to that level. I expect that grittiness. So. Now, they did also say this wasn't going to be...
I'll jump ship and go, well, at least get professional porn stars then. Get some people who know how to do it right.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
Get you some pros. I mean, dude, they work cheap. Mm-hmm. They're not expensive. You can get you some porn stars to do your motion capture.
You can get that Khalifa chick, you know.
She's hot.
Alrighty.
By the way, that's spelled with a K if you want to look her up. KHALIFA, I think.
Wow, you actually know how to spell that? You've looked it up so many times? Is that what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like my answer is yes.
Hey, editor,
I mean, I only follow her on YouTube, dude. She does normal stuff. What are you talking about?
You want to roll
I'm a fan of her content.
Yeah, I bet you are, buddy.
12. God dang it. He still got Trek Wars. I mean, oh, hey, Trek Wars.
Would you prefer to be born a Vulcan or made as a droid?
Okay, that's not bad. That's interesting, though.
Neither one of those are really great options.
Vulcan.
But, I mean, obviously, yeah, I'd definitely go Vulcan before droid.
I mean, only because Vulcans are like token elves. They're BS as hell, dude. They, like, live longer. They're physically stronger.
Yeah.
Like, they have they're OP. They're OP as heck.
And I can still have a penis.
Actually, Data was fully functional.
What?
Yeah, he had sex with the security officer, the blonde chick. Then she died.
But it's Trek Wars. I'm assuming droid as in
like
Star Wars droid. So like
Star
C-3PO or something.
Oh God, I wouldn't want to be a Star Wars droid. No, who would want to be a Star Wars droid? Jesus, man, you didn't even pick a good race. You should have at least picked one of the better races from Star Wars. Good Lord. Like, their droids suck, like, roughly by comparison. Man.
Now, if it was like Vulcan versus Wookiee, I'd probably go with Wookiee.
Why?
They also live an extraordinarily long time. Oh, no, Wookiees actually live, like, really long, too.
Is that your sex moan?
Like, I'm going for lifeline.
That's my Wookiee sex moan.
Well, it depends on the era, because there's some times the Wookiees had it bad, brother.
Oh.
But, man, they're badass. But, nah, man,
they're so tall, too.
Star Wars droids... I wouldn't be a Star Wars droid if the other choice was a tribble. Like, Star Wars droids, man, suck. I mean, to be one, they have no rights. They are.
Yeah.
That's a bad place to be. They're like only one step above, like, friggin' Jar Jar Binks' race.
That's disgusting.
How do you know it's not more like a horse?
Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to explain that. Y'all got to go read. You got to go look at the video.
So Bloodaxe said Xeno wants to be a Wookiee for the Red Rocket.
Why did you just explain it? You shouldn't have.
No, I was just reading the comment because I didn't want to just leave people out in the dark.
I did. I wanted them to be
I
in the
didn't
shadow.
explain what a Red Rocket was or anything like that.
What, you want to go look that up?
I mean, if you're watching this show, you probably already know.
Once again, Zeno sending a shout out to all his furries out there. Yo, them furries know about that Red Rocket.
Oh, God, no!
Zeno and the furries, man. Zeno and the furries.
No.
Bulldogs, man. Bulldogs. Man, we need to have more subjects, man. We go off the rails.
You gotta get me. You gotta get me in trouble with the furry community. Which
why you send them all the love?
No. I've told furries to their face that I find them creepy, so it's all right. They're okay with it.
Hey, as long as it arouses you, that doesn't matter.
they basically look at me and go, yeah, a lot of people do. And I'm just like, okay, just wanted to let you know. Because, we don't hold anything back here at Dicejunkies.
Sadly, I'm nerdy enough that I don't get creeped out by all furries. There are degrees.
Yeah.
Now, what I call the deep furs, they're creepy.
I mean, there's the mascot furries, which aren't that creepy.
Y'all just wonder if they're taking it serious.
Yeah. But then there's the furry furries.
Then there's the I have an avatar. This is my fursona, and this is the real me. The human you see before you is the false
I can't even
me.
believe Blood Axe is throwing that in our chat room. I'm not bringing that one up.
Oh nah, dude, but you went way back.
We
dude.
actually talked about that on our show one time. So we did I think it was one of our random encounters where things you can't search on Google or you shouldn't search on Google.
And we don't need to give them more search material.
Yeah.
We've given them a couple enough.
But anyway.
By the way, I want to coin that as a phrase that isn't used for a community. Deep furs, man.
Yeah,
it
was one of our early episodes when Damien was still on the show.
The maniacal hands of Damien Fleece.
The hands. Anyway,
I've never seen somebody who had evil-looking hands, but he has the hands of a killer. Like they look like they've strangled a few hookers.
Oh wow. Wow, man.
What I was gonna say before that was worse. Just believe me and don't try me on that. The hookers was the nicer version of that. Finishing that sentence.
Yeah, well, I know stuff, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
You better. You're a sniper. Boom! Headshot.
Oh my.
Black Rifle Coffee, man. Another shout out to you guys. I miss your coffee. Please send us some of your coffee. Please.
I'm gonna have to get up my subscription with them again.
No, I'm black. I don't mind begging. Please send us some free coffee, Black Rifle. Please.
Oh, let's do
I follow you on Instagram.
Let's do one more random encounter.
I like your coffee on Instagram, man.
And
give us coffee.
And then we'll throw out the last topic, which is mainly just a 5-second topic. So, 20.
Pick from 2 to 14.
All right, 2 to 14.
More Tech Wars? Okay.
Let's see.
I pick 18.
That's not between 2 and 14, and I'm the one that rolled it. I hate that
do 14. Do 14.
I hate that he limited us to the point that I couldn't screw with people anymore. I mean,
only I got to do that.
Yeah, I know. You got to exploit the system.
I got to pick 15 and be like 1, Zeno.
Then he fixed it.
Dude, pick 14. I've got a good answer for that.
I don't want to talk about Doctor Who. I'm tired of talking about Doctor Who.
But I was going to say something inappropriate.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
All right.
4.
Number 4.
Yeah, no, that's what I was laughing at. Nostalgia Gold. Who was your cartoon crush? Excluding Jessica Rabbit. Which
that's not fair. That's like, who's your favorite space princess? You can't say Leia. Do I know another space? Like, you literally go like, Barbarella? I don't know.
Let's see. Who was your cartoon crush? Excluding Jessica Rabbit. Let's see. Cartoons. Back in my day.
Or new.
Nah.
Like, how you feeling that new She-Ra? She's got a boy body.
I mean,
I'm almost scared to say my answer because the one that's coming to mind will bring us back around to the furries again. So I'm like, I don't want to go there.
You're
Space Jam, dude. Lola Rabbit was kind of hot.
I never really watched Space Jam.
Cause I can't think anything, but because now that he said Jessica Rabbit, it's hard to think
I know,
of
it's
any
hard
other.
to think.
Like he poisoned the well by throwing that in there. Because I'm like, all I can think of is, oh wait, no, old school, the Baroness from G.I. Joe. You don't remember the Baroness had the raven black hair, man, and that accent?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll say this, like back. I guess probably the X-Men cartoons. You know, you had the X-Men's like probably Jubilee or
We've got to get you into older women.
I was a kid.
You picked the youngest person.
I was a kid.
Okay, we'll let you have that because you were a kid back then. You are younger than me by a couple of years.
But also Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah, it was Rogue and Jubilee.
I didn't think comics. I didn't think comics when he said that.
Well, no, it was a cartoon, though.
It was also a cartoon. No, you're smart. You worked that in. Because if he said comics, I'd have been like, oh, Ooh, Storm, Rogue, Mystique. Storm, Rogue,
Yeah.
Mystique. Which one? Oh, God. It's a hard call, man, because Mystique is hot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I shouldn't surprise you because I said Baroness, though. Like that.
Yeah.
Some of them villainesses, man, you're just like, like I can make you better.
Yeah, I think
you.
Rogue was probably the sexiest in that cartoon for a kid. You know, like
Rogue
what was that?
something.
That was like 93, 95, somewhere around
Sugar.
there. So I mean, I was like, what, 14, 13, 12, somewhere in that range.
Dude, I still think our boy Remy took us the nickname Remy just because Gambit flirted with Rogue all the time. I think he just wanted to be Gambit so he could flirt with Rogue because like Rogue was awesome.
What about you, Michelle, Editor A?
So if we're going completely based off of looks, it was
Well, no, I mean it's just cartoon crush, so that doesn't necessarily mean looks.
Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo.
Hey, he was a pimp, man. I gotta give you that, man. Tuxedo Mask was smooth. I knew a lot of brothers, man. It was like, yo, man, that Tuxedo Mask pimp, man. That's like he just roll in.
But as you
take all the credit, do none of the work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like as I watched the cartoon now, like he was completely useless. He just
what are you talking about?
He
could disrupt the villain with just a rose. He'd throw a rose. They're like, it's Tuxedo Mask, and it's just like, yeah, motherfucker, it is.
Yeah, Blood X says his was Harley Quinn from the animated series, but so. All right.
That seems that doesn't surprise me, Blood X.
Yeah,
I'll let you take from that what you want.
You have all the crazy. All right. Last thing. I mean, it's more of we.
This is for the editor.
For the editor, it's. I'm a John Barrowman fan. I like John Barrowman. I enjoyed watching this, seeing him at his panels, stuff like that.
He won me over his panel. Yeah, it was a good panel, man.
He's a good actor. He's a funny guy. And enjoy listening to him talk. Anyway, he apparently just had surgery, so
they say it was for me, but really they just didn't have anything to talk about, and I just happened to mention this.
Yeah. Well, and she's
thanks
all,
for ruining our credit with John. We were trying to be like, hey, Behrman, we're thinking about you.
Yeah, John
like,
Barrowman, I love you though.
So
I brought it up.
We just want to say, John Barrowman, get well soon, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Much love. We hope everything goes smooth, and we're looking forward to seeing you back on your heels.
Your panel got us a lot of YouTube views. I'm just saying.
I mean, it was freaking awesome, dude. Like I said, I didn't think I'd enjoy it, and he
is hilarious.
He successfully subverted my expectations.
Yeah,
that's how you do it, Ryan. See, Ryan, that's a real man, Ryan. That's how you subvert expectations. I walked in this going, he's going to be doing what? Then I walked out going, that was awesome. I walked into The Last Jedi going, hey, it's the second Jedi movie. I walked out going, I hope I don't accidentally go on a rampage and murder this dude.
I gotta say, that was the best moment I had for a while was when we went to Pensacon, and you did not know very much about John
I
Barrowman.
knew nothing about what to expect, man.
And I sort of knew what to expect because I've seen some stuff, and I think Michelle sort of knew what to expect, but you just knew he was Torchwood, and
that was it.
His jaw.
And so,
and Black Arrow, he was Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin.
I knew him from Green Arrow and that, and not only that, but I want to defend myself that not only was I not expecting this is the first time I'd seen any of this in real life ever.
Yeah.
So this was like a whole new thing.
So yeah, he comes out in a tiny TARDIS dress and high heels, and the face that Q made was
like, what?
Beautifully.
That's
epic.
not Merlin. That's not Merlin. That's not Black Arrow. Like, that was not Black Arrow. But then he ended up just being friggin' awesome. Like, I just could not.
I mean, you can actually
fault.
pull up the video on YouTube. I mean,
you can pull up the Dicejunkies video.
Yeah.
Okay. I can.
But yeah, so yeah, he came out in this, and it was such an epic moment, and Q's just like, what did you just bring me to? But by the end, it didn't take long. I mean,
guy was hilarious, man.
He was all up in that, and just like, oh man, that's awesome. There it is, John Barrowman, Pensacon panel down here in the middle.
Hey, look, like I said, I may come off as like this or that, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. I prefer quality over anything.
It is muted.
If you are funny, if you write a good story, I'll watch anything. And John Barrowman is an incredible entertainer. Like, he really is. And I'm so glad you didn't turn the camera to me because I know my mouth was open. I was just like, because I'm going like, is there a dress on under that jacket? Like, wait a minute. And are those heels? And I was just like, yeah. And I was just like, okay, all right. This is not what I expected. But it ended up being like the best panel I've ever attended, man. Like, just freaking awesome.
So get well soon, John Barrowman. We hope everybody has enjoyed the show. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. You know, you can see videos like this and more of these. And be sure to subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you want to help support us so, you know, we can get more material like that or other stuff, go to these cons. And continue filming this show, you can support us on patreon.com. Thanks for watching. As always, hope you enjoyed.